Now, so many families around the world, they go through so much. Some families, they have got a bigger baggage than the other ones. Some families are healthy families. They may be dealing with a lesser baggage, but some families, they are dysfunctional families, and they have got a wider baggage. Now, previously, over the years, there is particular members in that family. They have agreed to some things. They have gotten involved with very difficult agreements, which they have sometimes done consciously or even sometimes unconsciously. And due to those agreements have continued to cause a lot of suffering, pain, trauma within so many members in the generations that follow afterwards. So eventually there is something what they call a generational cycle has been born by particular members in that family, and that cycle has actually continued to eat up so many people in the future generations afterwards. But at one point in time, the universe will choose someone, and that person will come into those families to break those cycles. Those are the people, they call them the chosen ones. So you may be out there and you're actually a chosen one that has actually been sent into those families to break out of those cycles. And you're the one the universe has chosen for this assignment. So you have got a very big assignment on your life. I have got 7 signs that you're one of the people I'm talking about. You are actually a generational curse breaker in your own family. Sign number 1. You are the outcast of the family. Now, of course, you will see sometimes certain individuals of those particular units, they tend to leave their home at a certain stage. They tend to just pack their bags. They just can't deal with that crap, and they just decide to go away and to walk away. They just walk away. They just decide to follow their own path. Sometimes you will see a lot of times people go to different countries, to different cities. They just have to get away from their family because for some reason they feel they have got this big calling. Which calling they don't even know yet, but they know that there is something bigger in life. And most of the time they're actually deciding to step out of those families. So they are the very first ones, usually, to step out of those families. It may as well depend on the individual. Some of them may actually walk away from their families when they are still young, but some of them may actually walk away at a later stage in time, and they will just pack their bags and leave that vicinity and just carry on with that. So you guys have heard about the chosen people, they call them the nomads. So a lot of those nomads, actually, they are generational curse breakers. They have got a very big calling in life, and they are the very first ones actually to exit those family units. They don't have a reason, even sometimes they don't have the resources, they don't have the money, they don't have the finances, but they just feel something within their gut. Intuitively, they just wake up and they leave. If you're a person who has actually walked away from your family, you're very far away from your family, you're the first one who has done something in that family, that move that nobody ever expected you to do, you're most likely the generational curse breaker in your own family. Now, your journey is going to be accompanied by the divine. You're going to be given the resources, you're going to be given the guidance, the protection, and wherever you go, whatever it is the universe has got for you, you're most likely going to be the first multimillionaire in your family. You're the very first one who is going to do things and accumulate a certain level of success that actually many family members in your family, they were never able to accumulate or to get. So you're the one who is going to bring out you are the one who is going to lead your family into success at some point in time. You are the generational curse breaker in your own family. Sign number 2 that you're the generational curse breaker in your family is that person in the family who has been the black sheep of the family. Now, of course, the black sheep of the family, we have already covered so many subjects about this black sheep of the family. You're the one who is different. You're the odd man out. You're the one who doesn't want to follow the crowd. You're the one who decides to do things differently. You're the one even sometimes you're most of the time scapegoated in your own families. So you are the little black sheep in the family. You are very different from other family members. And even sometimes because of this, it has usually got you into a lot of trouble, because a lot of family members, they can feel something within your spirit that actually you are different. And they do not understand the anointing or the assignment that actually has been bestowed in your life. If you are the black sheep of your family, or you have been the black sheep of your family, you had best believe you are the generational curse breaker in your family unit. Sign number 3 that you're the generational curse breaker in your family is if you are that individual who has always been in luck. So you have been always moving on with life, but you feel like you have been putting one step forward and then getting like 5 steps backwards. You put another step forward, you get 5 steps backwards. So you have always been on this pull and push game throughout life. You have been sucked in schools. You have been beaten by your parents. You have been struggled with jobs. You've been struggling with jobs. Most of the times you have been even sacked from jobs. Everywhere that you went, you felt like you are always in luck. It's like sometimes even some of you have been even homeless. You could even sometimes have found yourself in shelters. You're sleeping sometimes in your cars. You had best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that whatever is happening to you in that current reality has got nothing to do with your future. Everything has been carefully orchestrated by the divine. There is a lot of things that are going to happen to you, because along those paths and that journey, there is so many things you're going to learn along the way that are going to actually accumulate to you a certain degree of success. So if you ever find yourself a person, you don't have a bed to sleep, sometimes you don't have food to eat, sometimes you don't have friends around, you're lonely, you don't have a job, you go to ask for the job, you're the only one who has been rejected from those jobs, you had best believe, ladies and gentlemen, you are most likely the generational curse breaker in your own family. The sign number 4 that you are the generational curse breaker in your family is when you are constantly being attacked. You may sometimes be physically attacked. If that doesn't happen, you may actually sometimes be spiritually attacked. The attacks are coming from everywhere. Now remember that you have got a very big anointing on your life, and you have got a very big mission to do. You are here on assignment. And the devil in the spiritual realm knows your assignment, and it knows what you're here to do. Is the reason as to why you see is continuously sending in these reinforcements. People are coming from left attacking you. Some are attacking you from the right. People are attacking you in your jobs. People are attacking you in your hostels, in your dormitories, in the public transport. You are attacked everywhere, spiritually and physically. Sometimes even you're going to sleep. Most of the times you're continuously being attacked. You feel like there's something's running after you. Even sometimes you're attacked by your own wives or husbands or things like that. The people that you guys already know that we have been involved with a lot of these, narcissists and whatever, psychopaths and things like that. The devil is on your back. If a person who has been attacked, whether spiritually or physically, continuously on a continuous basis, you had best believe there's a very big likeliness that you are the generational curse breaker in your family, and the devil doesn't want you to accumulate and reach your goals and reach that destination that is meant for you. The sign number 5 that you are the generational curse breaker in your family is when you're experiencing so much rejection from everywhere. Rejection, rejection, rejection. You hit on the girls, they don't want to talk to you. You go for a job, they don't want to take you. Even you get a job, you've been sacked from the job. You go to school, we cannot handle this kid in school. Can you find another school for them? Your parents are always talking with the principals. They want to change your schools because they cannot handle your presence in that school. There is nothing wrong with you, ladies and gentlemen. There is something that is in your spirit that actually wherever you go, it sometimes manifests within the people around you, and sometimes it even disturbs a lot of people around you. And most of the times your presence is not welcome by certain individuals. So most of the times you are continuously going to experience rejection along your path. If you're the person that has usually continuously experienced rejection, you had best believe, and I can guarantee you, that you are the generational curse breaker in your family, and you are with the first one going to achieve a certain degree of success. A huge, not even a certain one, a huge amount of success in your life, which success is actually going to even sometimes benefit the people that mean well to you, the people that are even the closest to you, including your own family members. The sign number 6 that you're the generational curse breaker in your family is when you're a person who has got a very, very strong spirit. So you have got this unbreakable spirit. People, they have always tried to attack you, hit you left and right, do this, steal from you, put you down, do whatever it is. People have done everything, but you have got an unbreakable spirit. Every time you fall down to the floor, down to the ground, you get back up, you dust the dirt off your shoulders, you keep on going. And most of the times you even bounce back harder than you've done before. So most of the times, if you continuously having that spirit within you, it's a very big drive. There is something always driving you to do something. And most of the times, you're not even coming from a good place in life. Most of the time, you're even struggling with so many different kinds of things. But there is something within you. There's that warrior spirit within you that tells you, hey, listen, no matter what is happening around here, keep on fighting and keep on going. Do not mind about your current circumstances. Do not mind about who's saying what or who is doing what. Keep on going. You are the person that has got a very, very strong warrior spirit within you. That spirit always keeps you going. Wherever you fall down, you get back up and keep on going. You know what I mean? No matter what the attacks, no matter what the rejection, you always have got yourself back up and you kept on working. You are most likely the generational curse breaker in your family. You're the one that is going to achieve a very huge amount of success at some point in time. It is that spirit within you that is driving you towards that success that is meant for you, that has been actually kept for you. The sign number 7, which is the last one, that you are the generational curse breaker in your family, is when a normal life bores you. You don't like to do regular things. You know, you're a person like that who wants to be, spontaneous. You want to just wake up and feel free. You're free. You have got that free. You're a free-spirited person. And you do not want to be confined in a little box. You don't want to be kept in a box. Okay, so that's where you're supposed to be. So that's what you should be doing. Yes, you're going to do it for a certain period of time, 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, even a month or two. And now you're going to start to notice that actually that thing is boring you. So you're a person who doesn't want to stay in one place for a very long period of time, because whenever something is starting to become very normal, it starts to get boring for you, because you feel like there is a very bigger picture in life. Your mission is bigger than that little box. So you want to get out of that box and spread your wings and fly as high as you can get. If you're a person who finds yourself that usually you get constantly irritated by the similar patterns, there's something happening today, it's the same thing happening tomorrow, so you feel like you're in this kind of a matrix, and that matrix is actually restricting your own personal and spiritual growth. You are starting to get bored of this, and you really want to find the deeper meaning and the bigger picture in life. Normal life bores you. I can guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you are most likely the generational curse breaker in your family. You are the one who is going to achieve the hugest amount of success in your family, and you're the one who's going to actually, even sometimes you use that success to also help the people around you, or even sometimes to teach or to help your own families back home. If any of those signs resonate with you, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to know about that in the comment section below. You always know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's Amos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.